Thank you for having me here today with you. And I will be honest right now that standing in front of you right here, right now, I might look calm, but in the inside, I'm still nervous and a bit shaking. Like my hands are cold and they shake a little bit, and they are also sweating, and my heart is beating faster like it's doing a cardio. And there are voices in my head that are keep repeating the same thing, like, what if you mess this up, what if you fail, what if you embarrass yourself in front of these people. Have you ever felt that way when you need to stand in front of many people and speak? For example, giving a speech like what I'm doing right now. But suddenly your mind goes all blank, like suddenly there's nothing in there. It's like all your efforts to memorize your material suddenly evaporates into the thin air and disappear. This is a common phenomenon actually in the whole world. Like many people experience it, but it is not just a mere nervousness. It is what we call as social anxiety. And it also not a mere shyness. It is a fear of being judged, a fear of saying the wrong things, and the fear of being noticed at all. And many people with social anxiety often find themselves extremely terrified, extremely scared in small occasion where they need to speak. For example, speaking in front of a class. They can find it terrifying and scary. Unfortunately, public speaking is one of those situations where people with social anxiety find it difficult to even speak. So, right here, I am Agnes Zevanya Christie with NPM 250, 30, 20, 18, and 7 is going to deliver a speech to you with the title Speaking While Shaking. And in this speech, I will deliver 4 main points for you. The first one is how social anxiety feels from the inside. The second one is why public speaking can intensify or can enhance the fear in those people with social anxiety. And the third one, how we can redefine courage and still choose to speak in front of many people. And the last one, some tips to handle anxiety while speaking. And in order to understand this, we need to see how social anxiety happens inside a person with social anxiety. It often starts with overthinking. I'm sure you guys already knew about overthinking, right? Maybe some of you have a habit to overthink every day, maybe. And initially, some thoughts will appear in our heads when we overthink, like, what if I embarrass myself? What if I make mistakes? What if people judge me? And what if people laugh at me? Like those kind of things will repeat again and again and again inside of a person's head until it becomes overwhelming to them, until they choose to withdraw themselves and be quiet, just be silent, not choosing to speak. And sometimes speaking is not only about deliver a message, but for these kinds of people, speaking is also a struggle to stay calm, to stay focused, and to stay not to be consumed by your own thoughts, by your own self-critics. And even myself, sometimes I found that the hardest part is not speaking, but it is surviving my own self-critics in my head. And now, imagine it all of it happens at once when you are trying to give a speech. Like imagine you are overthinking, your hands are shaking, your heart is beating faster, and your mind goes blank. Like imagine it when you are giving public speaking. Why public speaking can intensify those fears of being judged, of being noticed, of being underestimated, because social anxiety, because public speaking can give something we call spotlight effect. It makes it like make you develop a feelings that all eyes are on you, and your every small mistake is noticed and being judged, even though the audience is not actually judging. Like they might be focusing on their phone, maybe they are lost in their own thoughts, or maybe they are just there to listen to you, not to judge you. And we need to think about how we define courage. What if the word courage or bravery is not what we usually think of? Like we usually think a brave person is someone who is confident, someone who is not stuttering where they are speaking, someone who is able to memorize all their material and able to deliver it smoothly for their audience. Maybe courage is not always about those things, especially for people with social anxiety. Courage can take form of shaking hands, of shaking voice, of choosing to stand, to face our fears and keep speaking. That is other definition of courage that I found. So I have some tips for you who maybe relate to me with feeling awkward and feeling scared in front of many people when you have to speak. The first tips is if you fear of being watched, of your audience's eyes, well, you can just not look at their eyes. You can look at their nose, you can look at their forehead, or maybe their clothes. Just focus on something else other than their eyes. My second tips is, of course, you need to prepare your speech carefully in advance for a proper time, so don't be last minuters. And the last one, you need to stop your inner critics. You need to be kind to yourself. Like, instead of saying you will fail, you will not make this out, instead of saying those things to yourself, you can change the narration to, like, you can do this, like, it will end once you're done with your speech, like that. So if we go back to our beginning, I'm still nervous, I'm still shaking, but maybe not as much as before. And I'm still choosing to stand in front of you. I'm still choosing to speak, even though I'm still stuttering. Maybe still not be able to hold eye contact with you. And I want you to remember this, that when you find yourself in front of many people and you need to give a speech, and you still feel nervous, you feel your hands are shaking, the fear is real. It's not our hallucination. But those shaking hands, those shaking voices, those stuttering voices is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of you choosing to be brave, to have courage, to be heard, to be noticed. And speaking of public speaking, I learned a few things in practicing public speaking. One is, being a human with errors is okay. Like, we are a being that is not perfect, so we don't need to always chase for perfection. It is okay to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, as long as you're able to deliver your message properly. It is okay. And perhaps my biggest issue in speaking in front of people is caring for my own self. So I learned that I need to be more kind to myself. I need to increase my self-worth more and be more confident. That is my speech from me. I am deeply apologize for any errors I've done. Thank you very much for attending here, attending my small speech in here, and listening to me. Thank you.